Hey, let's see how can we create this type of board of images. Um, so idea behind it, we have several images that we like to use on our board, and um, but we would like to make it procedurally without manual applying each image onto each placeholder. Okay. So here, as you see, we have the final result. Here you have random imaging being placed. So how you probably would do this? So here I have a placeholder, and I'm creating a few points, all right, and copying my placeholder with UVs applied. So I'm checking how it works. So if I have an image, um, so here I have um, the okay result, uh, and this way I'm copying all the placeholders. So here how it would look like, and also we need those images being prepared. So here I took some images from the internet, and um, each of them are the same size, and I gave a name to each of the layers, and then I used export and layers to files, which automatically exports all your images to one folder, which is very handy. Okay. Here I have all those pictures being saved, and they should be the same name, like uh, picture 1, 2, 3, all right, and so on. Next, here I have the setup, and here I'm creating an attribute. If I open my spreadsheet, and so here I have my image string attribute, which each of the point has the path onto this folder where all the pictures are contained. All right, and each of the points will have one of the uh, pictures being attached to it as an attribute. Okay, which we'll use later during the material assignment. So here's a string, the attribute. So here I created a file direction parameter um, from the edit interface. So file directory. Okay. So let me close this, and um, I put the path into my images. Okay, and here I'm using this channel and then adding to it. So here I'm in the folder, and I'm using the naming of the pictures that we have here. All right. So here I'm starting with the naming pic. Be careful with all those spaces and different signs, so you may get an error. All right. So, and then I'm attaching this expression, which gives me the number of each picture. Since I have 12 pictures, I'm multiplying my point number to this number. So in the end I could have 12 images. All right, and then in the end I have this the file format. Okay, and this way I will create this uh, um, this naming, which is the same as in here. So here I'm using a point number with some seed values, right? And then I'm using the sale expression, which will round this random number, which is a decimal one between 0 and 1, and the sale expression will round it to 1. Okay, because I don't have a 0 image. I have my images starting from 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is why I'm using the seal. If I had the 0 image, so I would use the floor instead. Okay, so another thing is that I have like 3 digits in all of the pictures, so it's like 001, 002, and so on. So this is why I'm using the sprintf expression, and I'm using like a percentage multiplied by this 0 digit, and I'm asking to use three digit. All right, so that's why it's giving me 3 digits, and then it combines it with the number that we have. This way we have like 001, 002, and 010, 011, and so on. Okay, so this way we're creating this attribute, which we will use now during the material assignment. But next, since we have got our attribute, main attribute, we'll just do some corrections. Here I'm applying some random colors to visualize, all right, things. And here I'm promoting my image attribute that we created from points to primitives, because since we are applying material, it's better to promote those attributes. All right, and here's some cleanup, and here we have our images been ready to use. Okay, next, here I'm simply creating a box by extruding, shifting. This way I have my box. All right, so here delete it. So here's the box, here's the overall result. Here what we have. Next, I try actually to keep everything in the same geometry node, but since we're using several type of geometries, it's better with different attributes. I think it's better to have them being like exported to another to a separate geometry node. Okay, so you can apply images like separately without any attributes being effect on the final result, which I had actually. All right, so here we have a material network. Here I have my material. Here's a simple principle shader. Here I'm using the texture, and I'm using the apply this attribute which we have created, okay, which is a file string, the name of our attribute, and we're connecting it to our base color of our texture. All right, also here I'm this is not necessary. I guess disconnect. Also, I have created my mask, which I've used also in the in the opacity slot. Okay, and yeah, this is what mainly you need to do. And here where if I start my render, and as you see, and you would probably use CPU, because with XPU it doesn't give you the result that you'd like to see. Okay, so you will use CPU to have this attribute work. So here I'm importing my geometry, all right, and merging, and here's the material library. Here I'm assigning my material that I've created outside of the lobes. Okay, here's the just a reference and simple material inside material builder that I use. And here I'm assigning my SOAP import 1 and the material pass, and SOAP import 2 with the next material we have in our library. Okay, then simple light camera with plus some settings. I switched most of the settings off, little resolution, and the noise are being applied. And as you see, we have this type of result. If I pin this image and try to, for example, just a proof of concept, here I have my seed value that we're applying to our random expression. Okay, so as you see, we have seed working properly. Yeah, so as you see, with the single expression you can easily apply a lot of different images, but with the same name, to your board of images, or I don't know, maybe it will be a book or whatever. It's a very convenient way to actually to approach this kind of task. Okay, so yeah, this is about it. Hope you liked the lesson. If you find it useful, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the future lessons. Goodbye and good luck.